It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Buffalo Bills. All that and more coming up next.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. To return, Jerome Ford. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder back in 2017, Deshaun Watson.
After winning the national title at Clemson and early success at Houston, there's no question that Deshaun's career has been slowed by some injuries and other challenges. But when he is on the field, at every level he's ever played, he's just got a calm. And that calm comes with the trusting of talent that he has in himself. He knows how to run, he knows how to throw, and when he's available, he's still a difference maker.
From the gun, it's Ford. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Watson on 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Watson. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Sticking to the air with Watson. He's on the move. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Deshaun Watson with the touchdown. An early reminder that while you're trying to account for all the options they've got on offense, Brock, you also got to be wary of how well he can run the football, too.
You know, one of the questions that I love that you ask in our production meetings to these D coordinators is, anything keeping you up this week? Anything this offense does in particular that's going to be really bothersome? And it's just this. Time and again, right? A quarterback that can run is such a weapon.
PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Ty Johnson now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
We've seen a lot of big arms come and go in the NFL. Few translate that talent, though, into stardom, quite like Josh Allen. It's fun for me on the college football road when I ask these young quarterbacks who they idolize, who they look up to. And just about every big guy that can run says the same thing, Josh Allen, because that skill set is so tantalizing. A player who can rip off a highlight reel play with the pass and just as easy with the down in just about any situation.
He's going to push one deep down the right. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Back to the air, Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, here's Allen. That's to the sideline, and Shakir snags it. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Allen on the play action. That's complete to Coleman out left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They've got first down from the 31. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They have it on 2nd and short. Here's Chubb. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10 from the 41. On the ground, it's a give to Chubb. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He throws a bullet to the set. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now lead by 10. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
On is Hopkins for the extra point. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Browns drive their lead to 11. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Johnson with a return here. Returns looking good so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. Play action now with Allen. He beams one deep right side. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Hits his running back. And he gets him around 6 there. Juan Thornhill getting there for the stop.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Throwing here, Allen. Connects with Cook. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bills working here. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. To the air again, Allen. Shakir with the grab. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing now on first down, Allen. Cook calls it in. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Allen gonna throw again. This one's quickly to Shakir. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The Bills are gonna go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Again, Allen to the air. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Greg Newsome has it.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get it in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw, but you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
The Browns going on offense here very late in the half. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Watson makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun, Watson. He'll get this to Tillman. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. So the Bills going with a dime package now on 3rd down. From the gun, Watson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Bills will get the football right at that 25-yard line following the interception. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
The Bills set to take over offensively. They have time to look to the end zone first here before they send the field goal unit out. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds Kincaid. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 17. Complete to Shakir. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Play action now, Allen. He brings it in. And in, touchdown, Buffalo. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. So that's halftime here in this one. The Browns on the road, but currently in front. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. These two teams heading out of the tunnel, and we're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Hopkins has it on the tee, and he's ready to send it flying. Johnson now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now here's the Bills offense. They've got it first to begin the third. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He finds Kincaid. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First and 10. Here's Allen. Diving. It looks close. They say he caught it. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Allen now on 1st down. Connection made to Coleman. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Second and 3 now. Now they send their back in motion right. To throw again, it's Allen. Connection made to Shakir. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Cook trying this one up the gut. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
2nd and 8. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Second half's going to start with a run by Chubb. This is ahead for about 5. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Chubb again on 2nd down. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd and short, it's Watson. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Watson. That's complete, David Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Browns ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing is Watson. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Back to the air, Watson. Brought in by Ford. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And he's going to take this only to about the 31. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 31. On the slant, complete to Judy. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Running right with Chubb. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Here's Chubb up the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Browns up by 4. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Here's an option play to the left. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points. On is Hopkins for the extra point. And the kick is good. And the Browns drive their lead to 11. Hopkins has it on the tee, and he's ready to send it flying. Johnson with a return here. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Has him on the quick hitter. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Complete to Coleman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Slot man in motion left. Now Allen off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To the air again, Allen. Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he gets this forward to the 19. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. Still one more in their pocket to use. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, Allen to the air. This one's quickly to Shakir. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And this one, just a formality till the clock runs out. It's only one timeout remaining to stop it. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. They give inside to Chung. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And you can't overlook anybody on the schedule, Brock, because the second you do, you wind up in a trap game against a motivated group like this. They really seized every opportunity presented and surprised a lot of folks in the league with this win on the road. So for Brock Heward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Buffalo.